familiar pattern cycle that has been going on throughout human history. Because I talk about the idea of the HPD disease. It's called hurt, pain, and disappointment. Every human being in this earth in the past, billions and billions and upon billions of people have experienced this thing called hurt. Now, there's only two things, mainly two things you can do about hurt. Experience hurt has been you have been hurt by someone, or you have hurt someone. You know what I'm saying? And what I love about the idea of what King Solomon is saying in Proverbs 4:23, that keep thine heart with all diligence, and out of it are the issues of life. To me, understanding that scripture will understand the idea of hurt. You know what I'm saying? And this is all about now the rules of hurt. You know what I'm saying? The rules of keeping hurt that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to lead to that. But I want to show you that King Solomon gave what needs to be the perceived instructions. Because here's the thing. First, he's saying keep thy heart. Keep thy heart means to protect. Protect it from being hurt, pretty much. Because look, you can get hurt, by somebody concerning somebody said to you, somebody did this to you. You can be hurt by that. But guess what? There's a sequence in that process that people don't understand, that yes, I could be hurt. Somebody can said something bad about me when I was growing up, or somebody can did something wrong to me when I was growing up, or whatever that hurt me. But guess what? We can accept the hurt. You know what I'm saying? We can accept. There's a process that you can be hurt, but to accept hurt is its own separate process. Or more likely take in or the offense that has been done to you. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? There's people that will get hurt, and they will take in the hurt and find themselves getting hurt by and feeling the aspects of the hurt and pain that will cause them to want to go hurt other people. You know what I'm saying? Because they took in the hurt that in their heart, that they now have a desire to want to hurt other people. That leads, that's the ideal sequence of bitterness. You know what I'm saying? Bitterness is I call it really the spiritual acid that is inside of most people that are angry and frustrated at people, period. You know what I'm saying? At people, it starts with certain people, but as much as you keep that hurt inside you, that create bitterness inside you, it will start being to more people. I hate these kind of people. I hate men. A woman hating men because a man hurt them. A man hating woman because woman hurt them. And a boy got hurt by a girl, vice versa. And this guy hurt me, and that girl hurt me, and now I accepted this hurt. Now I want to get revenge on this person or on other people like this person, that I will want to mistreat them also. And and it's crazy how this cycle works and how people utilize this cycle to the magnitude that's going on in this earth, that it is destroying relationships. And the sad part about this earth we live in, that people don't mind destroying relationships. relationships are are nothing to people that are operating in hurt. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to establish no kind of relationship. They can't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to get hurt again. And you know, but here's the thing about the rules of hurt. That, you know, first of all, people that, you know, keep hurt, you're not the only person that has been hurt throughout on this earth right now and throughout human history. You're not the only person that has been hurt. You know what I'm saying? And one thing people that keep hurt keep that excuse, you know, well, I've been mistreated, I've been hurt, that's a lie. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only person that's been hurt in this world. There's a whole lot of people that's been hurt everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And in worse case scenarios, you have been hurt. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, people in that misery state, and that misery state is a selfish state. You know what I'm saying? That people, you know, well, I've been hurt like this and I've been hurt like that, and it hurt me, infect me, and now they're saying because I've been hurt. You know, I did a message one time called "A License to Hurt." You know what I'm saying? That people think they have this license to hurt people because they have been hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when people say that, say, "Why are you hurting people? Why are you doing negative? Why are you speaking negative things to people? Why are you doing negative things to people?" They're like, "Well, I got this license right here because someone has mistreated me in my life. I can hurt somebody else." You know, they talk like they have the authority to hurt people because they have a right. Yeah, they have a right. You know, it's right to hurt people. Okay. They have a right to hurt people, you know what I'm saying? And they should do that because, you know, they have been hurt, you know, and they have a right to reject people that come to them, and they have a right to not like people that they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? That I come across too many of these people, unfortunately, a lot. And I know you have come across many people that now, you know, you can't, and I'm not going to speak to anybody that I don't know. So if somebody say hello to me, I'm not going to say hello back to them because they might try to hurt me. You know, this foolish state that people unfortunately desire to keep themselves in, and you know that it's a lie. Because here's the thing, what makes it a lie, that, you know, now I understand what Paul is saying, God be truth and every man be a lie. Because the lie of that is, it's called DNA. Everybody is their own individual. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's an individual. You do not have a right to judge everybody else concerning somebody else's actions, because every person is their own individual. You know what I'm saying? And you should question to conversate a person's intentions on what they do. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be like, oh, there's another there's another person coming to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's another person that's trying to talk to me, coming to hurt me. No, that's a lie. It's going to be a lie because you're not trying to find out conversate to find out what kind of person that person is. It's going to be a lie. And the thing is, you know, you are letting your hurt make decisions on how you treat people and how you're not going to establish relationships with people. You know, you're letting your hurt be facilitate the relationships and the lack of relationships you're not going to have, and the terrible relationships. You know how people say, oh, people are horrible. People are horrible. You know what I'm saying? You know, people like to say people are horrible. You know, and they like to. Well, if this person's bad, and this person's bad, and this person's bad, everybody's bad. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of people, you know. And guess what? That's a lie. Because you never met everybody. You never met everybody. You never met everybody. You never even talk. You're not going to talk to everybody because you're scared of getting hurt by somebody. You're not going to try to communicate with nobody to really know who that person is because, like I said, DNA. Everybody is their own individual. You have no right to deem somebody as a person that is trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But you should be about healing your hurt. You know what I'm saying? You should be about, if you truly want to evaluate people in a better, proper manner to think if a person's trying to hurt you or help you, you should be about healing your heart so you can make the proper judgments on how you cultivate relationships with you. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to say that, well, maybe, it's you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because you are not addressing and being real about the hurt that is going on inside of you, that you are having terrible relationships with people. The worst person that gets ignored about how bad the relationship happened is that person in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And people are not, that hurt people are not trying to address that situation because they, are trying to pretty much, as what I did a message on, put those fig leaves on. They're trying to put the fig leaves on themselves to cover up, say, well, I'm happy on the outside, or I'm looking good and feel good on the outside, but in the inside, you got a whole bunch of hurt and pain and bitterness inside you. And, attractive people, unfortunately, mainly women, attractive people, carrying all this bitterness inside them and thinking that because of their good looks, men are going to want to be with them, but, vice versa. But guess what? When you got hurt in your heart, you are the ugliest person spiritually. I just say spiritually. Spiritually, you are the most ugliest person in the world because you are going to make judgments on the basis of the hurt in your heart concerning what everything is. Like you could have a good situation. Oh, life is terrible. No, it's not life is terrible. Your hurt that you're not trying to heal is terrible. You know what I'm saying? That people are going to blame everything else on everybody else except their hurt that they're keeping in their hearts. And, unfortunately, it's too many people in this world doing it because, it's not really being real you can't really truly be the person that you are, that the good person that you are, because you're not addressing the hurt that is going on in your heart. And the thing is, that's really the rules of a hurt person. You know what I'm saying? His heart. But only the love of God can heal the hurt in the heart. Only the love of God that can love the enemy, bless the enemy, pray for the enemy, that despitefully uses. Only the God's love and his forgiveness can cure bitterness. But those that don't understand the power of God's love and the power of the forgiveness power that it is not going to be about executing it. And unfortunately, a lot of professing Christians carry hurt, unfortunately, because to me, this, religious system is not being real about what it is to truly be a Christian concerning of our performance of suffering for the sake of the gospel of Jesus Christ, but to be about an image of looking good in the eyes of people, to think everything's all right, but yet you can keep all this hurt in your heart. No, that's not the image of what the love of God and the love that Jesus Christ has showed before us, that we should be about that performance. And that's the message. I hope you understand the rules of a hurting heart, and I hope you be about healing your heart. Only the love of Jesus Christ can heal it. Anything else is going to keep it in add more hurt to the situation. Only the love of Jesus Christ. All right, that's the message. God be the glory of him forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen.